Cat 100 in the building. You already know it's the Real Fear TV you tuned into. Now, I got something I want to speak on because everybody, I'm sure, is aware of the Snoop Dogg verse that just came up as far as being unreleased. Him dissing Biggie. And for years, people wanted to know, was Pac and Snoop really clicking like that? And a lot of people got mixed reviews because, like I say, when they talk about the Central Park thing with Death Row and Nas and stuff, Nas told a different story than what Snoop told. You see what I mean? And Snoop always played this part where he was so close with Pac, and then they had a little fallout because he wasn't diss Biggie, but the whole time it was because he dissed Biggie with him, and then act like they was cool afterwards and said that they didn't have drama. So this is where the whole thing stemmed from. And a lot of people been having sour tastes in their mouth about Snoop for a minute now, because when you look at posters like this and the one you'll see after this, he always bigging up Biggie. And it's nothing wrong with that if that were truly your homeboy. But I think that Snoop just started acting like he was cool with Biggie because he knew what was going to happen to Pop. Now, that's some real switch side type stuff, man. And like I say, we got to get on Snoop head because, like I say, he did play both sides because he lied to us for years and said in interviews that he didn't want to diss Biggie, that he never had a problem with Biggie and stuff like that. And now it's coming out the blue, the skeleton that he had back in the day. Now, we all know that Snoop was dissing Pac too as well, as far as on the Dogfather, the Dogfather album. You see what I mean? His second album. So that wasn't really talked about. And it's stories about all of this when you tune into stuff like Machiavelli Media and Bomb First. And, you know, they got a lot of backdrops and people that know these people personally talking about this stuff. Now, what people don't say is the fact that Snoop loyalty was to Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre couldn't stand Tupac, no matter how much y'all think that he liked Tupac now. That was the real relationship. And guess what? Most of the Dog Pound, not including Badass, didn't like Tupac. And Pac had a problem with Corrupt. They was always about to fight. And Badass actually told that story. R.I.P. God bless the dead. You see? So we already know Tupac had a problem with what was said about Corrupt as far as the rumor with him with the little girls and stuff like that. Like, Tupac knew about that too as well. But we're not really talking about that. We're talking about Snoop right now. And let's talk about Tretch while we're talking about that, because a lot of people done disrespected Tupac, and Snoop and Tretch is supposed to be well-known riders, and they never really rolled for Tupac. All they did was just talk good and was seen around them. But these are the two people I felt like played both sides, because Tretch was chilling with Biggie too. So this is one of them situations where now everybody becoming suspect again. You know, Dr. Dre left Death Row, and Tupac was exposing Dr. Dre's sexuality. You see what I mean? Because it was rumors of him and a guy named Bruce and all of this type of stuff. And then you got Tupac and Suge Knight on camera calling him out his name and all of that. And then he said it in the song Toss It Up. So, I mean, like, it was a lot of that stuff going on. Then you got Tupac Watch Your Mouth, the song that was unreleased. You know what I mean? Where he was getting that Nas. So it was a lot of disses, but Snoop is, like I said, I don't know what to say about this, because Snoop just can't be trusted. No word that come out his mouth. Because here you are, chilling with an East Coast MC that you know you dissed. And this is why Tupac was saying that the industry was fake, man. Because Tupac knew that wasn't real. You was dissing him with him, and then you said that you had no problem with him. That's why it was like that. So how y'all feel about this? I mean, knowing what Snoop character now, like knowing what type of person he is. You know, we didn't talk about the round table talk and all of that off the strength of, you know, he was saying he was so-called supposed to be positive, but he got a lot of identity crisis as far as Snoop line. You know, he keep on lying. So what are we supposed to think at this point? So I feel like everybody should be on his head about Pac, because a lot of people be playing with Pac's name because they keep mixing up stories. You got all these off-duty cops. Know what I mean? The ones that's helping, they just getting missing. They coming up missing. Then you got the ones that's just spearing out fake books and all that. So how y'all really feel about Snoop in this situation, man? I'm out.